Hi, this is Gingersnap. I'm Lisa Redfern. This is a conversation and a cookie with a creative Mainer. Today's creative Mainer is Ronda Dale, and she is a radio host and a musician. And she's going to tell you about what she's up to right now. She's got a new CD, for one thing.
I got a new CD. I should have had it in my hands. I'm very excited about it. It's 11 of my own tunes, recorded with a band, and recorded here in Portland. And I love it.
Yay!
I think it's great. So, yeah.
Uh-oh.
People are home. Is that okay?
Yes, it's fine. We have a kitty and some roommates, and that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you first come to Maine and why? Because you're from the South.
I am. I'm from Virginia. But I lived a lot of places in between Virginia and Maine. I came to Maine in 2000 for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I came to visit a friend who lived on Peaks.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. And I came and went for a couple of years to Peaks Island. Just spending a few months working and then going back to wherever I was. And then I decided that I should stop somewhere if I really wanted to work on music in a serious way.
Yeah.
And I had met a couple people in Peaks that wanted to do music with me, and I wanted to do music with them. So I said, well, I'm going to stay on Peaks for 2 years and just see what happens.
And commit to being in an area.
Yeah, and I had not done that. I'd been doing a lot of jumping around, which was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd been just living on a boat, before I came to Peaks Island. And but I said, I'm just going to give it 2 years. Like, no matter what happens with these two people, I'm going to stay here 2 years. Mm-hmm. And that was in 2002 is when I decided.
Oh, so you stayed here more than 2 years.
So
I just
I'm
did the
still
math.
here.
And that was that's well, good.
Yeah.
Well, Maine is glad that you stayed.
Thanks. It's my home. I love it here. Mm-hmm. And I lived on Peaks Island all that time. And then I just moved into town a couple of years ago, into Portland.
Nice. Very good. So, Rhonda, do you know your first word? And if you don't, what do you think it might have been?
That I said when I was a baby?
Mm-hmm. Very, very first word. This is a good question for Mama.
She'd call it, Mama, we help. Maybe my first word was mine. I'm the youngest of 7.
Oh, it probably was mine then.
So maybe I was, cutting out a little space for myself in the house. I don't know.
That's great. Well, my first word was cookie. And this is why we feature cookies, because I want to eat a cookie with someone. So
your first word was cookie?
It was. It's in my baby book. Isn't that funny?
Cookie. I can see
cookie.
You now.
So we're going to eat a little bit of this.
Okay.
This is a, oh my gosh, am I going to forget what it's called? It's
rye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a rye shortbread, and I will tell you, I went to Tandem last week to get. I'm going to dip it too. I went last week to get the cookies for last week's show, and we had just unbelievable cookies. So I went back there to Tandem today to get the exact same cookies, and they weren't there, but they had this. And Kathleen, who's one of the owners of Tandem. Hi, Kathleen. She said, oh, you're going to love this. And I said, really? I'm not a big fan of shortbread, so here we go.
It's really good.
Oh, that's good. I can taste the citrus.
That's yum.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we done?
Yeah. No, just keep
now.
on. No, we just keep on.
Thank you for bringing that. Yum.
So, is there a car or a truck that you had when you were a kid that if you could get back, you would?
That's fun. A car or a truck, not a motorcycle.
Oh, sure. Why not?
My brother had a little Yamaha motorcycle, 600 cc. I think that put the bug in that I've always wanted a motorcycle, but it's never been at the top of the list for where to put the resources.
Right.
So
I don't know why other things came first.
Other things came first. Well, he also had a 10 Lizzie, and that was fun. It'd be fun to have that back. Little 10 Lizzie. We had an Opel once. I was very fond of Opel, little Opel car.
Oh,
yeah, he had an MGB. My brother had a lot of different. He could work on cars.
Who made the Opel?
Opel?
I mean, was Opel the company? It wasn't
I
like
don't
called.
know.
It wasn't like a Chevy Opal.
No, I don't think so.
There's some car guys out there that will know.
Our gals, yeah.
That is true. Sorry about that. By guys, I meant the universal
Mhm.
guy. You know, some guys.
Peeps. Car peeps. Got it.
Okay, so is there a book that you find yourself recommending over and over again?
Wow. Well, I was going to say that I used to recommend The Educational Little Tree, but then I found out all the controversy about that book and about the just rabid racist, apparently, that guy was that wrote that. So I've taken that off the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Strike that.
I read, well, Les Miserables affected me. I carted that around for a lot of years and underlined, and but lately the book that I won't toss out is The Autobiography of a Yogi. Have you read that one?
No.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. It was given to me by somebody, and it's just full of wonder, and yeah.
That's a good thing to be full of.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Full of wonder.
Well, good. So, is there a song or an album that when you sort of feel lost or off your center that you kind of gravitate toward as like a touchstone in your life over and over again?
Yeah, I love the album Little Love Affairs by Nancy Griffith.
That is a great album.
I admire her songwriting anyway. It took me a little while to get around to loving her vocals, but I do now. I just love that album, and it's I think it's 1988, but it has a bunch of songs on it that I love. So,
do you play some of those songs yourself?
I do. Yeah, I cover some of her tunes. Yeah, they reach in there.
All right, Rhonda Dale, if a movie was made about your life, what genre would it be, and who would you like to have star as you?
How fun!
Well, take your time. I'll just have another bite of cookie. Like,
what genre? Well, it would be a country movie for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a good soundtrack, huh?
Yeah. Who would star as Rhonda Dale?
Yeah. Not, well, you can answer it. Who would you like to have star as you, and who do you think they'd cast as you?
I think I should have studied these questions.
We decided to go with the spontaneous version.
Oh, like, it'll be fun.
Gingersnap. Gingersnap, episode 21.
Well, I never go to the movies. I don't know who's actor. I know. I just
I didn't hear that. She just said she doesn't go to the movies.
I do go on occasion, so I will. There must be somebody.
Okay, well you can talk about I'll think for you.
Oh, think for me. Would you do
while
that?
you're talking?
Yeah. That's helpful, Lisa.
Let's see. You know what? I'll add it in. We don't edit these, but I will add it in writing if I think of who I think would.
Yeah, a little subtitle on the bottom. That would be awesome.
Well, no, I mean I can't. I'll add it in, on Facebook.
Okay.
In the little.
Are
you going to eat more of this cookie?
Well, golly, yeah.
Now I'm into it, Kathleen.
It's
now I like it.
Cookie.
All right. All right. Well, tell those guys out there in email land. I mean, in internet world. Where can they get Rhonda Dale's music?
Well, I being quite old and slow now, I'm happy with being old and slow. I made the CD and it's available through me right now. So if you would like my CD, email me or go to my website, rondadale.com. Rhonda, no H. No H in Rhonda. Rondadale.com. And you can contact me that way and let me know. I'm going to have a bunch of people have it already that, know me. But I'm going to have a big CD launch in the spring.
All right, well, stay tuned for
after that. It'll be available on all those other places where people put CDs, like Bull Moose, our local awesome station, music store, and CD Baby, and etc.
Good. All right, Rhonda. Well, thank you for letting us into your home in Portland. And thank you to Tandem for the surprisingly good rye shortbread cookie that I resisted at first. I apologize.
Thank you for having me on Gingersnap.
You're welcome. You've been Gingersnapped. And, and this is number 21. 21. Next week we're going to have animation cartoonist. That's not how I meant to say that. Award-winning cartoonist and animator Tom Babbitt. And
cool.
That's coming up next week. All right. This has been Gingersnap.